What's up? What's up? Try something new. Was a bit of a late evening yesterday, so I didn't want to come on. By the time I would have gone on here, it would have been today, anyways. Um, yeah, just a busy day. So I figured I would just do the watch list here quick this morning, and yeah, see if anyone pops on at my usual time. So not expecting a ton of people. Sounds good, El Jefe. We'll get going for you. So yeah, with these overall markets, gap down and pullback day yesterday. Let's see here. Week close going from Tuesday into Wednesday. And so my bias was finally broke trend of these daily higher lows. So I was looking for some failed fall through. Took a bit longer than expected, and completely unwound. It looked super weak the whole day, and then the last 30 minutes just retraced, and a bunch of the VIX didn't even fail off. It held up right near highs, which is crazy. Stuff like Soxel got back its entire move in the end of the day in those last half hour. While SPY stayed relatively weak, it had a little bounce, but everything else just like a huge retrace. You had MU. I was shorting this one. I took a loss here. I shorted it in the morning and got squeezed. And then once it failed under 69.40s, caught this little pull. And then you get this little failed fall through 69.40s again. Nice unwind. Looks like you're doing okay. And then same thing. Just complete retrace into close. So, crazy moves. RCAT, I'm currently still short overnight. We had this higher low trend fail that lines up 550 right on the 200 moving average. I can add that. Just like that, I think. Not the exponential, I wanted the simple. There we go. Can you guys see that? Otherwise, I can make it a little bigger. There you go. This little blue line, it's been surfing it, and then finally gave way there yesterday. So I joined that, started in the 540s. Once it continued to fail, so we got that flush through 550s. So I started shorting here in the 540s. We got this pull, pops versus VWAP, stayed pretty heavy. Shorted more in the 530s, so I've got a 530s average. Nice unwind into close, but it seems like it got bought up with the rest of the market in that half hour. So if this doesn't continue to fail off this 540s, 550s, then I'll likely move on because we do have a long weekend. So I'm not sure I really want to hold it over. But I think at this point, for settlement period, I think I'll have to pay the overnight anyways. So ideally, this goes red by market open and nothing really to worry about. But if this starts to build back over 540s, 550s, that was the trend fail. So I'm not looking to marry it. What were the other ones? OST did that same thing as that other name. I forgot what the other ticker was. But big day one runner. Gap down like 30% and then faded. Cleanest fade. And you would have had to just trust that 30% gap down. That doesn't work for me. So I let that one be. SBEV, I got this one on watch today. Multi-day runner. Up from the ones, up to 5. If you look left, we've got this 450, 460 level that likes to top out. So if this pushes red to green, I think that could be a stuff spot. But if it continues to fail and roll over I like this for a possible first red day. It's not super extended. Like the 4 EMA is sitting right around $3. So yes, it's up from 1, but this move, most of it was after hours, and then this day was like a bunch of sideways chop. So the daily candles haven't really gotten explosive. So I did borrow some, but it's not really like an A plus trade. I'd more give it like a B. NB, I currently have this one short a bit overnight from the 360s. Multi-day runner in this precious metals minerals sector, up from like high ones up to 4, basically a 2 to 4 move. We got some explosive blow off volume yesterday in the morning, right here. Round tripped, but held up pretty decent there for the rest of the day. And even though the rest of the markets were bouncing, this one sold off. So I'll be looking for pops, using this 360 level as a guide, and possible sit back to maybe high 2s, $3, something like that. HTZ got some Bill Ackman news. He was live on CNBC into the close. So billionaire play, there's a reason for it to be up. And it's already gapping down quite a bit from 9. Yes, it's still up just because of the close, but it's way off its highs. So not really anything I'm interested in shorting today. Seems like pretty decent news. Billionaire plays typically have legs. So yeah, not super ideal for a trade for me. I'd rather it hold red to green and then running for another day and maybe attack it next week. Eric breakout yesterday. 1 day pullback, re-break through these 90s. I'm currently not in it, but I'm looking for this one I'd look for it just higher the better. Ideally it runs for multiple days, but similar setup here in Mura that could be setting up if people look for the next one. We had big move sideways, so as long as it holds these low 2s. Big move in pre, market opens, big spike, pulls back, keeps shorts in there. This is the VWAP of that day. So if this breaks through 250s, I likely join that trend and risk versus low a day, a red green, something like that. And possible T+1 because the day 1 highs are within shooting distance of that possible liquidity trap setup. So looking for your video, thought it was messing up. You AB. Yeah, I need that one to have like some speed up. It's in that same minerals, gold sector as precious metals. Nice move up from 2 to 350, but I would need like those bars to start to speed up, kind of like NB did, where you get like little bar, little bar, little bar, and then you get gap and blowout. That's what I need to see on you, Amy. Like in this morning live. Nice. Thanks for the feedback. Maybe mix them in there every once in a while. I'm gonna have to check in with the guys at IU. They might need me to hop on the morning broadcast, so I will have to hop off here pretty quick. But what's up? What's up? So I will give it a couple minutes, and if there's nothing else, then I will hop off. Why would Bill Ackman enter a trade being a no short seller? He's done some investments, like he's invested in Fannie Mae, um, and he's done like a few, and I think that's typically why they move. Because he does short names, but he does buy them. Fannie Mae was the most recent one. That's why it went to like $7. Um, so he's been an advocate for this one, I think, for a while. And this has got like a 50% short interest or something. Um, so definitely shorts stuck. So yeah, I will wrap it up there. I'm gonna go check out the team over at IU, and yeah, I will. I hope you guys have a great weekend, long weekend. Tomorrow is a day off for Easter, Good Friday. So I hope you guys have a great weekend. Spend some time with some family, friends, and I will see you guys back here next week. Those of you in the room, I will see you over there. See ya. Peace.